Why, hello. I know it's been a little bit, but hey, let's keep rolling with the autism and me stuff. This round, we're going to talk about schools. This is going to be a little bit longer. I may have to split it up into two parts. We will find out. Schooling, having a special needs kid is rough. First off. So, normally with schools, if you have a normal child, you sign them up for school, shabam, whatever, they are able to go into school. However, when you have a special needs kid, there's things that you can do that also help with how the kids learn and what their support system is supposed to be in said school system. For instance, IEPs are a main thing that are used with kids with special needs because it helps you to be able to control part of the situations in making sure your child gets the support and has his needs met while at school. IEPs can include everything from the types of food they eat, what and where they're supposed to go during their breaks, if they have certain needs that need to be met, like for instance, I have to have a safety plan in place for my child because of his meltdowns that can get very violent. I also have to have him do a quote-unquote one-to-one. What a one-to-one means he has a paraprofessional, basically a teacher's aide, that knows how to handle my child with him at any given time at school. There's no means or reason why my child will be by himself or that the paraprofessional will not be within tow of my child in case something were to happen to him or in case the fact that my child may decide that he was going to get angry and have a meltdown, which could occur at any given time. With that being said, IEPs also go over the learning rubrics, things that they will be doing with your child to help them learn their academics throughout the year. Now, my child is a level 3, which means he goes to a level 3 program for his disability. He not only is autistic, but we do understand and have to remember that he does have ADD. He also is GDD, which globally developmental delayed. He also has intellectual developmental delays, which means he's behind everybody else, which is nothing bad. It's perfectly fine. He's a very independent little man, trust me. He does know how to do things on his own. It's not like someone has to be there to hold his hand for every little thing. I have managed to help teach him how to be an independent human and how to be able to, if not able to use his communication device to say what he wants, he does know how to hand to help you and show you what he wants. Meaning he will grab your hand as such and he will pull your hand to what he needs. So it does help. However, he doesn't like to do hand-to-hand unless he knows who you are. This is another reason an IEP is a good thing. It helps give your child consistency by not only seeing what the rubric will show, but also asking or putting in writing that you require to have the same paraprofessional for your child at all given times. Not only does the IEP do this, an IEP also does other things. For instance, I feel like I'm saying for instance a ton. Because the school system that we currently live in does not support my child or have the support systems in place for my child and his caliber of needs, the school system has opted to outsource him to a different school. Now, with that being said, there's a lot of different things that come into play. 9 times out of 10, and I have experienced this twice. I experienced it with my brother when I had him as I was his guardian, and I also have experienced it with my brother. The school systems think that they can just take your child and launch them into whichever district program they want to do. That's not the case. As a parent, you have the right to go look at the school, to go talk to the staff that they claim they want to send your child to. And you have the ultimate decision of whether or not you believe your child will fit into that program. Don't let a school tell you otherwise. Not only that, the school system is obligated, yes, I said obligated, to make sure your child has transportation, to and from that school. Because they are outsourcing him, they are to pay for the transportation from your home to that other school. Do not let the school think that, oh, well, if he's going to go to that school district, you have to take him. Absolutely not. I had that also happen, where the school systems, both of them, mind you, decided to tell me, oh, you have to make sure that you get, your brother or your child to that school every morning. No, I don't. That's up to you guys. That's not on me. Y'all have to hire a driver or y'all have to have another bus just for my child. That's how that rolls. Yes, they do not like it when you know your laws and when you know how to advocate for your child properly or to be able to help your child properly. Not only can you do an IEP, you can also do what's called a 504. Some states have a 504, which is technically a little bit lighter of an IEP, but it usually is more so geared toward children that have ADD, I believe. I have never had to go through a 504. I do know that a 504 is not as hell-bent on being detailed as an IEP. It also, I believe, doesn't have to be revisited as often as an IEP. But you can also ask for your IEP to be revisited 3 times a year, or you revisit your IEP once a year. What I have managed to do, because I am very close with the school system and the paraprofessional that handles my son at his school, I have what's called an open IEP. At any given time during the school year, the school is more than welcome to contact me, and they do know that I'd rather the paraprofessional or his direct teacher contact me if they feel that we need to make changes to his IEP in any way, shape, or form. This could mean as much as changing his food, changing how he learns, where he goes, what he does, things of that nature, anything that deals with the IEP itself. His rubrics, his therapies, whatever else he gets in school. When they can direct contact me, what we can do is we can figure out between them and myself what's going on here at home and at school, and we can readjust the IEP to help him learn. So basically your IEP is basically a security blanket to know that your child is getting what you want him to get at school. Most of the time that's an education and support because they need that extra stuff. It is not like you want to run in there and demand and be a Karen about it, but you want to have some logical sense of things. Ergo. I'm going to stop this one here, but I'm going to jump into IEP meetings in the next one.